现在队伍成绩是2-2，一切又是重新开始，我们会尽全力打好接下来的比赛。
in their matchups, and this is something they have clearly picked up throughout, and they're playing it quite well.
This is a 1v4 that's about to start, I think. Karma rotating up as well, Sorta gonna lock him down the root, gets a couple taunts, might take a little while, but he looks pretty dead. Starkey's gonna finally fall. Victim Benny shifts out from under the cocoon. Galio's coming in from a LeBlanc Mimic. That was sick. Flash taunt, Sorta dead. Benny gonna get knocked up there as well. And now the fight's continuing. Maple gonna try and dish out DPS. Stark a little too far. Forward does go down to MMD. I'm almost all his health. Flash taunt. Falls right, could be the kill. Needs to take a little bit more, and there's Betty with the finishing blow. Optimus now has to flash out as well. Betty flashes in for the shutdown, and this is where it might all unravel. Maple realm warping out of the way, gets over to the minions and flashes out. Mikasa still there. Betty moving the skill shots in. He's gonna try and take it down. Just get the kill, but Betty seals the triple kill.
Yeah, getting
too far forward though. Galliwalt is gonna help him repel up. Lots of cute interactions here.
They gotta get out of here. Yeah, to build on that. Jen trying to fight.
Here's the TP back from Flash Wolves, though. Looking to cut up the backline. Oh, Swapped but he dashes out. Hearthstone gonna get another big taunt. Betty can't shift out in time to still get CC, but Gigabyte Marines needs to kill the frontline. MMD does go down to the knockout of Justice Punch Slay. So much damage is now stuck. He's gonna get aggressive with the damage reductions help there from the Duran, but Betty still moving forward, just not quite enough, and there's a redemption to reset it all for Flash Wolves. 2-1 trade, and now more. Betty looks for the last kill, needs a Q, doesn't land at Maple. Now the next contender, and there's the double he wanted.
Yeah, the Marines are not reading.
Well, the main game for them is fight. It's just the side lanes, it's the other one. Now Optimus moving in, tries to let them Betty stuck so aggressively far forward as Gigabyte Marines kind of zoning him off this turn. MMD with a good taunt though onto Levi.
Levi down!
Take him down. Just not enough here. There's another kill. Caster able to get that. Optimus forced to flash, and now Slay completely put out of position. Just going to get slowed down a little bit by Sorta. Might make it out alive, but Optimus busy farming Raptors on the top end of the fight.
If Levi can steal this or win a fight here, it would be huge for him, but this is right. Flash was going to
like Galio ulti going to try and cut them off, but it's pretty defensive looking. Gigabyte Marines might just still fight it, but MMD is real tanky.
This is what Flash Wolves want, though. The Elder Drake does not take them very low, and the more they can just poke 5v5 right here, the more advantage they become.
I think Gigabyte Marines might have given it up already. Elder Dragon's still taking aggro, so they can go back onto it. Gigabyte Marines, they don't want to concede, but they might have to. Maple maybe caught here. Optimus looking for the snare down. Snort looking to land. MMD able to peel it off and take down Optimus. And now Betty just firing away into Cocoon, but Stark gonna get chased out of the pit. Elder Dragon finally resets, but the catches are too many. Archie goes down to Maple after a realm warp. There's another kill as the double picked up for Rise. And now Maple chased down with a GA, gonna lose it and gonna lose his second life.
Yeah, the Flashers really understood the ebbs and flow of this Dragon contest, and they danced around.
We'll have to see. Been something Sven has really struggled with, getting caught out on evades.
Looks like he is actually going to make it out. The burn doesn't take. Oh, no!
Elder Dragon.
So many people bot lane and Haunter make the great escape.
They have a push down mid, but the minions really aren't past river here. Haunter's going to die quite quickly, allowing Flash Wolves to recuperate.
Around the Drake, because that is an equalizer.
Oh, Biofrost gets locked up, throws up the Unbreakable, but he is broken and taken down. That is a 5-0.
Intelligent answers, and now comes the flank.
Almost gets the hit. Biofrost getting pushed in. They go onto the tank once again. Svenskeren in the backline getting hit up by the curtain call. Bjergsen's the next one. Svenskeren trying to get between the Lixa Swordar and himself, and Betty's now on the other side. They almost don't have an exit. They need to create one, but they can't find one. And Svenskeren's low, almost going down. Command protect. The dissonance not there, so the team can chase Bjergsen, chum the waters from Haunter. There was no teleport. It's been a long walk for him, and Turtle tries to turn it around.
They still have to find a way out. Jin and Rise.
Man.
Fast approaching and not much space to do.
You just close your eyes, you know how Papa Smithy. They're going in. Bjergsen gets an auto attack. Haunter's been able to playful and trickster. One more shot, he should be good as it heats up. The realm warp forward as the deadly flourish misses, and Haunter looks like he's able to squirm out of this one, but you can't say it too soon. One shot from Betty is all it takes.
And Betty was under
Press timers.
Right back into it. This is the control you look for a team. If Sven comes in, do they stop and kill, or do they continue? 2,500 health on Baron. Curtain call. Stopping Biofrost and Turtle towards the backside. A piercing arrow and Sven to be over the wall. Chain of corruption to lock down the team. It's going to be hit by Karsa, and now Sven's in the middle. Sven goes down. They continue to take hits here. Possibly again, the team starts to close in on Svenskeren and Haunter. Zanya's in, Svenskeren wants the kick back, Glacial Fisher comes out, Sword Art now back with a shockwave, a lot of
Maple on the
ultimates used
backside here.
And Maple now coming in, Turtle's in his face, and Turtle's gonna be taking damage, flash over the walls now, Biofrost is that target, hit down, goes Biofrost, Svenskeren now in the eyes of Kartsa, it's gonna be Maple picking up the kill though, Bjergsen's trying to hide in the brush, deny the vision, but a triple kill from Betty, as he gets the damage in.
And they still have the Baron buff. They're going to push down mid here. This should be an inhibitor at least. We'll see if Wild Turtle can get out, but it looks like he's going to be dead too, and these res timers are so long.
Yeah, it's a really nice flank from Maple. This is a bit comedic over here.
Yeah, just walk it around.
Let's just call it